Now you can say recording now.
Recording?
Yep, good. All right, we're broadcasting now so we can record. Recording.
Recording.
Okay, we got 1 minute. I'm gonna turn off Wi-Fi and get the comments up.
Hopefully it doesn't do that again.
Hope we get a good audience because yeah, I'm excited to talk about this movie, and I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, where is? Oh, if I go here, there we go. Oh, I can already mute it. Sweet. Oh, stretch.
Okay. My voice recorder keeps pausing.
Uh-oh.
Like I don't touch anything and it says voice recording paused.
Weird.
Why does it keep doing that? Dang it. Okay. Try it again.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Okay, I could see us now.
All right.
If I was on my main setup, I could just use something else, but I'm on my laptop, so.
Oh, gotcha. Well, if we got to use the YouTube audio, we got to use YouTube audio. It's, it's not that big of a deal.
All right.
All right. We could get started. We could wait for a minute. Jordan's watching.
2 watchers.
Okay.
Hi, Megan and Jordan.
Megan's watching too, huh? Awesome.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Harold. This is gonna be fun. All right. Let's just start it out and start talking about this awesome movie. Or was it awesome? That is the question. Welcome to Try Again. The show is a movie club. Each week we pick a movie, we watch it, we review it. We're just a group of friends and we're not professionals. And we just like talking crap on movies and each other. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm your host, Todd Perkins, and I'm joined by my co-host, Mac McEnroe, and our first-time guest, Brad Cornell. Welcome to the show, Brad.
Oh, and thanks for having me on.
For sure, dude. For sure. You'll notice that Steven is absent. I'm just going to cut straight to the What the Crap segment, which is to announce that Steven has quit the show. So you can send him your written middle fingers if you want to. Now, everything's still cool. We're still good friends with Steven. He just show was too much for him to do or something like that. I don't know. Whatever nice thing you want me to say about him leaving. But
it was creative differences.
Creative differences. Yeah.
No.
You
No,
know,
there's actually no reason except for he just didn't want to do it anymore.
yeah, he didn't like Axel's songwriting and he was too pretentious, But anyway, yeah, he just didn't want to do it anymore. So that's it. There's no bad vibes. He'll probably be on the show again before long.
Yeah.
As a guest or host or whatever he wants to do. We're so yeah, that's the deal. Okay. Jordan says, what? That is the truth, man. Sorry. It broke our hearts and it was a surprise. He just texted me the day before last week's show and he was like, hey, I'm gonna quit. So yeah, that's how it goes. All right. So the movie that movie that we watched this week is called Harold. And you may be thinking of Harold and Kumar go to White Castle or do whatever drugs they did or those movies about drugs, right?
Probably. I feel like
yeah. I think Neil Patrick Harris, his return to TV and film and stuff was in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he was all cracked out. I think he played himself, but he was all on crack and stuff.
Weird. Now he's Johnny Famous.
Yeah, he's all famous and ruggedly handsome kind of guy. Okay. So I want to review it last because I feel like I felt differently than you guys did about it. So let's do Mac and then Brad. So what we're going to do is just a quick review, a score out of 10, and you can give it fraction of a point if you want. And just a few seconds of why you gave it that score. And then we'll talk about the movie a little bit more after that. So Mac, what do you think?
Okay. So I had never heard of this movie before, which is weird because it surprisingly has a large number of celebrities in it, like people from other
Yeah.
movies and stuff,
For real, man.
including Cuba Gooding Jr., who's probably an Oscar winner.
He was like a lead in it, kind of.
Yeah. I thought it was fine. It wasn't a great movie, but it was entertaining. Ending didn't really do anything. It didn't seem like. I'm gonna go with 5.
All right. It's got a 5. Brad, what'd you give it? And why?
It takes a bit for a movie to be. I very rarely will a movie below a 5. I think there's in my head that I would say are below a 5 that I probably will never watch again in my life. And I had watched it before because it was on Netflix, something like that, one day, and I thought it's good to watch on there, so I just decided to watch it. And I go to movies the Napoleon Dynamite type of mentality, and it probably wouldn't be the most amazing thing I'm going to see in my life, but it might be entertaining. So that being said, I would probably give it like 6, 6.5.
All right. Okay, you're cutting out a little bit, but we did get 6 or 6.5. So hopefully the connection will stabilize a little bit. That's funny. Okay, so you guys weren't crazy about it. I actually totally loved it. I gave it an 8.75.
Wow.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like on board with all of the humor, all of the dirty jokes, all of the old man jokes, all of the bald jokes. Like everything was like so funny to me. I was laughing so hard the whole time. Like, I don't know, like the doctor giving him his like rectal exam and I don't know, asking him about his wife, and I don't know. Just everybody not knowing that he was actually a kid was just, it was a joke that never got old through the whole movie.
The guy who sells him beer is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that guy was hilarious. I totally forgot about that guy. That guy was the best. He's like, sure he is. Oh man.
Did we lose Brad?
Yes. Crap. Well, we're gonna have to go on with the show either way, but we'll just hopefully Brad gets back in here. I'll shoot him a message real quick and let him know how to get back in on the call. And yeah. Hey Mac, you can stall for a little bit if you want.
That's so entertaining.
You can do a guitar interlude.
Okay.
Okay, I think. Oh no! It's the evil song from Wedge Case a long time ago. Okay. I don't want to like screw over the movie discussion in case Brad's gonna come back. So we could do the try again segment and just talk about that crap for a while. What do you think, Mac? You feeling that? I mean, then we can save talking about the movie for when Brad is on. Jordan says this is going great. It really is. It's pretty much our best episode.
Steven, we need you.
Steven, send Steven the link. It doesn't matter if you've seen the show or not. Just come on the show. Okay. All right. We're going to go skip to the try again segment where we talk about crap that we tried. And I can ramble for a while about that. Oh, Brad's back. Maybe that we don't have to you don't have to stall that much longer.
Brad?
Man.
Hello?
He might be back. It says he's in the call. So We'll see about that. Anyway, Harold, though, how about that? So yeah, let's just talk about it.
Let's talk about the movie.
Yeah, let's talk about the movie. Screw it. Okay. So yeah, I loved all the characters, dude. Like, I forgot about the beer guy. That guy was amazing. And
Yeah.
Colin Quinn, I liked him in it. I liked the crusty old lady. And she was
Yeah.
like super dirty to him, but she didn't know he was a kid. And then when she found out he was 13, she was like, come back in a year.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. I liked the Cuba Gooding Jr. character, and like I liked that they totally were aware that it was super creepy that he was hanging out with the janitor and going in his closet, and he's like, "I'm not going to do anything to you." And I don't know. I was really feeling all the jokes, dude. I was feeling the jokes.
You're making me like it more.
Dude, I think it was like when he was chasing the kids off of his lawn that I started really liking it. I was just like,
you know what's funny? When you type in Cuba Gooding Jr., I was like trying to figure out when this movie came out, so I just typed in Cuba Gooding Jr. on Google, and it lists like all of his movies, and this one is not among them.
He went to Google and he's like, you got to delist all this stuff from my history. I'm a famous guy. I have talent.
I wasn't as good as it gets.
Oh man. Welcome back, Brad. Looks like Brad's back. Are you there?
Thank you. Can you hear me? Is it a little
Yeah, you
better?
actually sound a lot better. A lot better.
Okay.
No, you
Okay.
sound good.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Sounds like you hit a lot of the funny parts. I did the one, like pretty much the whole opening scene where he's acting like a grumpy old man going into the bathroom, and then like you said, the scene where he's yelling at the kids for throwing the ball over their fence and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the little kid going, you know what? Murder, She Wrote sucks.
No, it was kind of funny how it wasn't just that he was bald, but he was just a 40-something-year-old guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a 13-year-old. Like, it wasn't just
I
that
love
he has baldness.
It's just like his clothes and everything. Like, he was just freaking weird. It was awesome. I love that. I love like all the moments that he like looked at the camera and he was like talking to us. Like, he was like, how do I know that my mom how it's hard to raise kids? And then it showed his mom. He's like, do you think it's easy raising you guys by myself? And I don't know.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, it's like those jokes are kind of like cliche a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The way that they did it was so funny for some reason. And
so did you guys catch any parallels between like the sister and the old lady crush?
No, I didn't.
There's one scene where she comes over and asks him to take out a trash, and they're wearing almost this identical outfit, and it's like in like 70 years.
That's funny.
I didn't catch that. That's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I really did like it. Like I think the time that I laughed the most was the doctor scene, though. Like the stuff that he asked him that I'm not going to mention on the show. You know, like I was laughing so hard. Just like that conversation was so funny to me. And sorry, watch the movie. Watch the movie. You see the conversation. I just feel uncomfortable bringing it up on the show because it's kind of gross. But
yeah, I did really enjoy that scene.
All right, you pushed me up to a 6.
Yes. And there, the gym coach was a guy. He's an actor that was on 30 Rock. His name, I forgot his real name, but on 30 Rock, he's Dr. Spaceman.
Yeah, Dr. Spaceman.
Yeah. I love that guy. His character on 30 Rock's like the greatest thing ever. What are you saying, Brad? Uh-oh. Brad's frozen.
Is he frozen?
Still frozen?
Oh, I heard you.
Yeah.
I see your frozen face again.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, this is great. This is
better.
Oh, we're so good at this.
We're the masters of life. The masters of life.
Chris Parnell. It's Chris Parnell.
Chris Parnell, yeah.
He's from Lazy Sunday. That video. The Saturday Night Live song that Michael Scott parodied.
Oh, okay.
Lazy Sunday. Wake up in the late afternoon. Call Parnell just to see what he's doing, you know?
Oh, cool.
The Chronic is an NES song.
I vaguely remember.
Am I still
that.
frozen?
That's
I
yeah.
heard you
That
say
guy
that.
that guy is great. Dave Attell was in it for a little bit.
Yeah, like so many like people that are like actually in funny movies all the time.
Yeah. Though the doctor, I can never remember that guy's name, but he's in like all the Christopher Guest movies and stuff. Like he is in, I think he was in Best in Show. He was in.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he was in Spinal Tap, but he was in that other. What's the other one? A Mighty Wind.
I feel like he was probably in the American Pie movies.
Movie. Probably. I haven't seen either one of those. Well,
Me
not that I even know how many there are.
I definitely haven't seen the third one where the Stifler's dad.
Where the pie strikes back. Oh man, good times. Well, let's head over to the random question segment, and and talk about the things of things. Eugene Levy, is that what is Jordan? It's a question mark though, so I don't know. It's just Jordan saying
Yeah, I don't know. Let me
Eugene
see.
is the guy.
And it is Eugene Levy.
All
10
right.
points to Gryffindor.
Yeah. For reals though, for me, I mean, it's not everybody's kind of humor, but it really resonated with me. Like if you think, I think you just watch the trailer, and if the trailer looks amusing to you, then you'll probably like it. Like I think the trailer is a really good indicator of how you're going to feel about it. Also, Rachel Dratch was in. Is that her name? The chick from Saturday Night Live?
Yes, and I lied. It's Fred Willard. It's not Eugene Levy.
Fred Willard. That's his name. Awesome. What are you saying, Brad?
I was gonna say one of the issues I think I had with it was that all the other people have played more iconic roles. Like with Cuba, I kept seeing Radio.
Yeah.
Ali Sheedy, I kept seeing her crazy character in Breakfast Club, and then her in Psych. She played a crazy person in Psych as well.
What? Which one was she? Was she the mom?
Yeah, she's the mom.
Oh,
She
okay.
she's the yin yang killer in Psych.
Oh, okay. I actually confess never seen Psych. Never watched an episode of Psych.
Oh,
Wow.
well, I just spoiled a good portion of it for you. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll get around to it one of these days. Cool. All right. Anything else before we random it with the questions of random?
Good,
Killing
good
it.
podcast.
Killing it tonight.
I think I would go up to a 7.5. Now
Yeah.
talking about it, reflecting it a little bit more.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
A point higher.
That's great. That's great. Where are you at, Mac? Did you make it into the sevens? Or are you still at
Nope.
you still at 6?
Solid 6.
All right. I still loved it. Also, go-karts. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's
That was
go
awesome.
to random questions, where there are questions that we have to talk about. Mac, what's your question?
All right. So, what would you do if you looked like Harold when you were 13? Todd.
Rogaine. Wait, did he say he tried Rogaine?
He said he tried on a spray-on stuff
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was
Tried
the-
Rogaine.
where he had like spray painted hair on his head, and the priest goes to rub it, and it's like all over his hand.
Great. Did he get implants? I think one of my friends got implants, and his hair looks great. You know, shout out to my bald friend.
Maybe I should try that.
There you go. Yeah, implants. You get some of that hair from your back, and you put it in your head.
that how that works?
I think that's how they do it. You got to have tons of back hair to qualify. So
I like it. Brad, what
Well,
would
he
you do?
definitely could have done it then.
if it's braided,
Um,
if you're braiding your back hair, then you're about there.
You know, my middle school years were already pretty awkward for me as it is.
Yeah.
So I mean, it probably wouldn't have been too much terrible than my middle school years were. But I don't know what I'd do. I mean, if it was now and I was 13, I just recently saw a video where they have like this prosthetic like skin type thing that you can glue on your head every day. It's like hair once they're done with it.
What?
And so maybe I'd do
Yeah.
that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, now I'm going bald and I've just grown a beard and shaved my hair off to kind of complement or to even things out. So
Yeah.
That's the way to
most
go, man.
13-year-olds can't grow a beard.
Yeah, and that's actually my answer is shave the head. Shave the head, get some cooler glasses, maybe, if I was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for me. It's just
It
been something
wasn't so
I've
much. I
accepted
don't think it's so
going
much his
bald.
hair. Yeah, I don't think it's so much his hair as the fact that he was a 40-year-old man. That was the problem.
Yeah, it really added to it. Yeah.
Maybe if he was a bald and acted 13, he might have been a little better off.
All right, popcorn, somebody else.
I think it's your turn. Did you answer it, or was that your answer?
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
answer.
All right. Mine is the thing with the question about doing the stuff. Crap it. All right, almost there.
Something about middle school, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was. Sorry. I need to write them down in a better spot because I'm like going through our Facebook messages and I'm like looking for the question.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
it's in like it's really hard to scroll through those, especially if you're on a computer. Like the scrolling is weird. Trust me on that one. Anyway, in what way was Harold's middle school experience better than yours? Mac.
Well, at the end of the movie, everybody kind of likes Harold.
That's pretty much the exact opposite of your middle school, right?
I feel like I kind of was Harold in a lot of ways. I was like into like jazz music and like all sorts of stuff. I was like a 40-year-old man. It's all into politics and crap.
Oh, that's
I
great.
was more like adult then than I am now, I feel like, in a lot of ways.
Dude, I totally know what you're talking about. I remember those days. Oh man. Brad, what do you got?
For me, how was it better? I mean, 2 words: go-kart. I never got a go-kart when I was in middle school.
Yeah. I would totally take a
But,
jazzy scooter.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking awesome. I laughed so hard when his mom brought him out. And it was I got you a rascal.
Oh yeah, that was
Thankfully,
awesome. That was another thing that was great about it. He was riding around. He's riding the rascal around.
I think one of my favorite scenes from The Rascal was when they pull up to the stop sign and he's got the one chick, and she's another one that she was in Hairspray, so I kept expecting her to break out in song every time I saw her.
Oh, the
But,
other
she-
chick, the chick that like kind of liked him or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
friend chick.
Rhonda, I think.
Okay.
Is her name. Yeah,
Okay.
when they pull up to the stop sign and she's chilling on the back, and the one biker dude kind of looks at him and just kind of gives him the what's up nod, and
He approved of them. That was awesome.
That was great.
but yeah, I mean, like I said before, I got picked on quite a bit in middle school, so our situations weren't too terribly different, except for the fact that I wasn't bald at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like mine was gonna be go-karts, but also I mean he had it pretty good, you know. He got to ditch class a lot with that guy. Everybody like wanted his body, you know. He had for as crappy as it was being bald, he actually had it pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
The high school kids respected him for his ability to buy them beer, you know.
Yeah, it's mostly that one kid, that one ugly bully kid who was the problem. Pretty much everyone
That
else
guy was
alright.
uglier than Harold. Was he not? Was he not uglier than Harold?
He was uglier than Harold.
Yeah, he was. He also had they did a good job casting him, because he also just kind of had a face that when you saw him made you kind of want to punch him in the face.
Oh, totally.
Like every time I saw him, I had the urge to just haul off and reach through the screen.
It was like every time it showed him, his mouth got smaller. Oh man, good times. That was fun. Brad, what's your question?
All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna piggyback a bit off of Max and say, if you were Harold's parents, what would your reaction be to having a bald 13-year-old? And I'm gonna start with Todd.
I mean, I would watch like grown-up crap with him, like old people stuff that I like. You know, watch some Matlock, watch Columbo. Shout out to Jordan. You know, old people stuff. It's kind of fun. Yell at kids.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. Totally.
Just sit on the porch together, yelling kids and tell them to get off my lawn.
Yeah. Talk about our regularity, that kind of stuff. Yeah, dude, for sure.
About you, Mac?
Yeah, I like Todd's. I think I would probably encourage him to like join some kind of club or something at school, just so he could have like find his people, you know. But he kind of found his people, so I don't know. Like Todd said, it actually wasn't that bad for him.
He found his people.
See, yeah, he did. He did find his group, and they were all like, "Stay out of the upstairs bathroom."
Yeah. I feel like I had that group.
I guess I
Yeah.
saw a different
was the
aspect
red
of the mother. I got the impression that his like mother hated him at times, because there were times in the movie like they're sitting in the living room, and she like just tells him to quit being a jerk, or she's like, "You're such a jerk. Like, why are you such a loser sometimes?" Or that's not exactly what she said, but that's the impression I got.
Yeah. Yeah, she
I
didn't
don't
really
know.
seem to give a crap about what her kids wanted to do, which was
Yeah.
I thought
So,
she was
yeah.
just like, she had her job and she had to move, and she was, you know, like she yelled at Harold or whatever when he would be a butthole to his sister or to her boyfriend or something like that. Like, I didn't feel like she didn't like him. I just thought like she didn't put up with his crap.
Yeah, I
You
guess
know?
that's true.
Because he had a really bad attitude about everything, and he complained a lot and did a couple of mean things. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess for me, I like I said, I got picked on, but I thankfully had parents that were really good, and they encouraged me, like Max said, to find groups of people that same things. So I think that's probably something I'd do, is just encourage them to do
Mhm.
something they like and stick with that.
Find
Yeah.
some other bald kids that act like old people.
I feel like you could probably hang out with some of the kids from like Moonrise Kingdom who are like kind of adult kids.
Yeah, that's true. All those weird kids. Oh man. All right. Let's go to the next segment then. This week we're just going to report on the stuff that we tried over the last couple of weeks, that we asked each other to try, and that other crap that tried happened things. All right, so I'll start out. Mac challenged me to write a song. I could have said it right, Mac. I chose not to say it right. Mac challenged me to write a song, and I did. I wrote it about a guy I've named America Guy, and he's a dude that walks down the road near my house, and he waves an American flag, and he kind of shakes it at cars as they walk by, and I like to honk at him, and I get excited when I see him because he's awesome and patriotic and stuff. So I wrote a song about him. I don't know. The song basically says, I don't know anything about him, but he's awesome. You can find it on our podcast page or our YouTube page or whatever. So look it up. I also tried making, it's funny. The last 2 weeks, Stephen and Mac asked me to try things like building cabinets and doing woodworking. And I did both of those things since we last did an episode. So on top of writing the song, I did the cabinets I just wanted built, and I did woodworking, and I built a tabletop arcade. And you can I don't know. If you're watching this show, you're probably friends with me on Facebook, and you've already seen the stuff. But yeah, I built a cabinet.
I could say it was quite impressive, and the fact that you only used 2 hand tools to do so is even more impressive.
Thank you. I I didn't know what I was doing. I made like a foam board prototype, and I just did my best. Steven told me like a couple of things. He said you got to like screw into furring boards or something. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, that's all I knew. I knew that, and I had my foam board prototype, and I messed up a ton of crap, but it ended up coming together okay. So building things. Mac, what did you do?
Okay. First of all, I just want to say check out Todd's song because it's really awesome.
Thank you.
It's really good. Yeah. Todd challenged me, I think, to do Unity and make a game or something. Did that happen?
Oh yeah. You never said if you're gonna do it. I said, hey, is that cool?
It's been a really long time since we podcasted, it seems like. And I did not do that at all.
That was off the air. That I don't know if that even counted as a real challenge. But did you write the song for the podcast?
In process. And but I went to Las Vegas with some friends, and I rode a mechanical bull for the first time.
That's awesome.
Those things are pretty tough.
It's actually a workout. Like I was like sweating afterwards.
Cool.
And we went to the Mob Museum, which was cool. It's like mafia stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, but if you go there, go on a weekday because it was like balls crowded and like you had to lines for everything. But yeah, other than that, it was cool. Yep.
Sweet.
That's it.
You tried anything cool lately, Brad?
I'm trying to think. Well, I talked about it a little bit with you last night. I video game nerd like you and Matt are. And I recently started getting into PC a little bit more, but one of the games I've been playing is PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and it's a battle royale style video game. With like 100 people on this island, and the goal is to be like basically, and you're shooting at each other and trying to survive and stuff. Those are types of games that I've kind of steered away from in the past. I don't typically done player versus player games, but I'm not huge into those types. It's something I've tried, and I've actually quite enjoyed it. I want to try out some of the other titles that are like it, like there's one H1Z1 King of the Kill, stuff like that. Other than that, I lead a boring life. I go to work, go to school, and
Nice.
hang out with my kids.
Well, that's good.
I've been able to watch my son play. Started soccer a couple of weeks ago, so that's a pretty cool and new experience as a parent to see.
Sweet.
So, but yeah, it's fun to cheer them on and stuff. But yep.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Awesome.
Also, I finished Iron Fist this week, and I liked it a lot. And like, it seems like it's gotten a lot of hate, but I thought it was freaking awesome. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. But yeah. Okay. Going on to the next segment, which is talking about next week. Mac, did you pick something? It's Mac's choice for next week.
Nope.
we'll just you just post it on the podcast page then, unless you have something in mind or want to hear from the triers or whatever.
Triers.
If you get back to them fast enough, which is really sucky because there's like not that
be like
much.
30 seconds from now.
Yeah, we have like a 30-second delay. Well, I'll wrap up show stuff and then we'll see if anybody says anything. So that's it for this week. Thank you for listening or watching or whatever you did. Yeah, you can catch us every week live, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on the podcast page. If you're hearing this and you don't know where to find the podcast page, just search for Try Again Podcast on Facebook and you'll see it there. Yeah. Okay. I don't see any suggestions. So
cool.
It's time to wrap
Keep an
up.
eye on the Facebook page.
Yep. Keep an eye on that for the movie next week. It's Mac's choice. And that's it for this week. And we'll see you next week.